16th, 2023. Our tip today comes from Gerry Spence's video, Be Who You Are. Gerry says, fear is the most important dynamic in the courtroom that you have to deal with. And you have to deal with your own fear first. Yes, some great wisdom as always from Gerry Spence. Dealing with fear, dealing with your own fear. Of course, anyone who's been through what was called Trial Lawyers College, now there's Ranch and Trial Lawyers College, but in any event, something that I think was popularized, and I know I learned from Gerry Spence, was dealing with finding, just like recognizing the fear in myself, and then being able to talk about that with the jury. And fear's an interesting word. What we're afraid of. There's also those things that we are embarrassed about, ashamed about, and those are maybe variations on fear. I talk about this in a chapter in The Zen Lawyer book I wrote, and it really comes from what Gerry Spence is talking about here. To pay attention. Is it a prejudice we have against somebody for their race, their socioeconomic class, their something about them, the way they look? One of the biggest prejudices, people's body sizes. Certainly in injury cases, people have to deal with that. So, especially if someone's overweight, right? Everyone wants to blame their injuries on their weight, even though they might not have had any problems before the crash, the same weight. So, to pay attention to those fears and then to have the courage to talk about them. I see someone like this, and maybe my first thought was, oh, they have back pains, they're overweight. And then I looked into it more and realized he never had these problems before. And to be able to talk in an honest way, because what you're doing is voicing your fears. If you're afraid the jury is going to think something or another, there's a chance that someone on that jury is going to share that. So how do you recognize that? How do you deal with that fear honestly, and then bring it to the forefront? Talk about it. Don't hide it. You'd rather talk about it when you're part of the conversation than the jury talking about it without you there, or them never talking about it, and yet it's still one of the reasons they're making their decision. So, all right, words of wisdom this Thursday. Let's take a deep breath together and be grateful to be alive today. May the work that we do today help to reduce suffering in the world. May it help make the world a better place. May we fiercely and compassionately champion the causes of our clients. I'm going to ring a bell now 3 times. This can take you into a meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just remind you, wake up, it's Thursday. Go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing so.